right, so if I'm drawing this horse, who remembers what part of the animal do you draw first? Tell me on 3. 1, 2, 3. The head, exactly. Is my horse's head on the left or the right?
The left.
On the left. Should I draw my horse's head down here?
No.
No. Should I draw it up here?
Yes.
Yes, because the head's in the top left, so I'm going to draw it in the top left. What shape does the head kind of look like? Who can kind of tell me?
Oval.
An oval? Yeah, so kind of like an oval, kind of like this egg-shaped oval because it's wider at the base and a little thinner. So should I draw a big oval or a littler oval? Oh, yeah, more little oval. So I'm kind of drawing that oval type shape. Next, I need to draw the neck, el cuello. Tell me on 3, what shape does that neck kind of look like? 1, 2, 3.
Rectangle.
Kind of a rectangle, kind of a little bit like this rectangle here, where it kind of is a little bit diagonal because it's not perfectly straight. So I'm going to draw that kind of diagonal rectangle, almost like a diamond shape, right? Next, the body, el cuerpo. What shape does this body look like? Everyone?
Oval.
An oval. Should I draw a little oval or a big oval? A big oval. All right. Next, the legs, los pies. What shape does the leg look like? Everyone?
Rectangle.
A rectangle. Should it be a short rectangle or a long rectangle? Yeah, a long. Look how long those legs are. So I'm going to draw a long rectangle one. And there's one behind it, kind of at a diagonal. So I drew that one behind. Now the back leg. Is this a perfectly straight rectangle, the back leg? No. Notice the back leg is a little bit wider and kind of round up here in the thigh. And then it comes down. It kind of looks like this shape, kind of like a spoon, but the end's going to be curved. So I'm going to draw this part first here. So I'm going to draw this part here. Okay. And then I'm going to use another shape to draw this bottom part. What shape do you think I should use here?
A square.
Oh, it's long, so what's a long square? A rectangle. So I'm going to draw a rectangle here. And then I see this part of the leg back here as well. And then the tail, I can do an organic shape because it kind of wiggles down like that. Right, so I did that first step. I drew my shapes. Now it's time to draw my details. Before I do that, though, I'm going to erase where the shapes meet. So there's some places here where I actually don't see these lines. So I'm going to erase where those shapes meet. And now I can kind of go back and press down a little bit harder and add my details. So I need to add the mouth. So I notice that the nose kind of comes out more, and then I'm going to draw the mouth. See how I'm pressing down harder now? I see that the eye is up here, and then I see the ear. I also notice that there's hair on the back, so I can kind of use zigzag lines to show that hair. I need the nose. I'm going to draw a line to show that this is black and this is brown. The shape of the legs are kind of going to curve in and out. And what else do I need to add? Who can tell me? What else is something I should add? Yes? Yeah, so I need to kind of work on this stomach and curving it out. What else maybe am I missing on my legs? Oh, yeah, so the tail, so maybe some hair on the tail. And then what are these down here? The hooves, right? So I kind of add those hooves on here. All right, when you are done drawing your animal, you will show me the done sign. I will give you a Sharpie. And then you are going to trace your pencil with the Sharpie. So here I am, taking my time, tracing on top. And notice that where the shapes met, I'm actually not going to draw those parts because I erased them. I just use them to kind of help me with drawing my animal. All right. And once I finish tracing, the last part is to add color or color to here. So if I look here, What's one color that I need to draw my horse? Tell me on 3. 1, 2, 3. Brown. So what I can do, because look, there's lots of different browns here. There's just 3 different browns here alone, 4, right? I can test on the side and see which brown might work best for my horse. So which one, a lighter one or a darker one? Darker. So I'm going to use the darker one. Now, remembering to add texture. How does a horse feel? What does it feel like? What's a horse feel like? Soft, and what else is on their skin? Is it smooth like our skin? No, what's on there? Fur, right? And fur is little hairs. So what I can do, if your animal's furry, I can add the texture by kind of drawing these little lines on here to show the texture of my horse. Next week, when you come to art, you're going to paint over this so that you'll be able to see the color and the texture underneath. So I'm not going to be able to do the whole horse, but I can kind of start to do the short lines for the short fur on the body. And then the hair, would this be longer or shorter? Is the hair on the tail long or is it short? It's going to be long, so I'm going to make sure I test. Okay, that's black. I'm going to draw long lines for the tail, and then same here. I'm going to draw longer lines for the hair on the mane. All right, I will still need to use black to color in the snout and the hooves. Those are smooth, so I'm going to kind of color it in evenly because the hooves and that part there are going to be smooth. And then where I have the hair, I'm going to kind of use these little lines to add color. All right. So if you don't finish adding color today, that's fine, because next week when you come to art, you're going to be using watercolor paint to finish adding color on top.